Welcome back, everybody. This is day 2 of Raft. This is my second video, and it looks like it's the dawning of a new day. I did a little bit of farming off of screen and picked up some more materials. You didn't really miss a lot. I was just doing what I'm doing now, which is just a little bit of hooking, being a hooker, and fighting off the shark a little bit. Like I said, it's the dawning of a new day. It looks like there's a platform off in the distance. I've got my good keyboard and mouse this time, so the movement will be a lot smoother. I also made my raft a 3x3, and no, your eyes are not deceiving you. That is 2 water purifiers. Now, it was completely a mistake that I did that, but instead of just wasting it, I might as well make it work to my advantage. So I'll never be thirsty. And I guess probably what I ought to do now is do a little bit of fishing. So I built myself a fishing rod so I can get some food going here. I got a simple grill. I got a spear. And it looks like I've got a blueprint there in slot number 1, which that will come in handy later. But I will get to that later, and I will show you guys exactly what to do with those. And it looks like my hook broke, so I'm going to need to get another one of those. Now, you never stop farming in this game. You're always constantly getting materials. And I always seem to run out of planks first. So, I mean, everything requires planks. If you want to build new foundation, it requires planks. If you want to build new spears and hooks, it requires planks. Like, everything requires planks. So, it always is a good idea to stock up on planks. As soon as I get my raft a little bigger here, one other thing I plan to do is to, my potato's done. Let's cook another one. So, once I get everything organized here, I'm going to get myself a storage chest so that I can just keep filling it with resources and just keep farming and keep farming. And I'm going to do a lot of that farming off camera because I mean, this is nice and it's relaxing to be able to do the farming, but it just takes a while, and I'm sure you guys want to see progress. So, here we go. I'm going for it. Oh, you're coming for me. Right into the mouth of the shark. It's alright. He does the same damage either way. And I need more planks. And cook up another potato. Alrighty, we're in business. It looks like we got the hunger strike is over. The potato famine is over. Oh, you son of a bitch. Die! Die! You know what? You take me down for one, and I come back 2 stronger. Remember that. Now, in my last video, I was talking about giving the shark a name, but I feel like asshole is good enough. Because that's exactly what he is. He just never leaves you alone. I mean, now to be fair, I am just a big old, graham cracker floating around on the surface of the water. Graham cracker with a little bit of meat. Now, I was thinking about this game and the precipitating factors. So why is this child, or I mean, he's 12 to 14, so this pre-teenager, why is he out on a raft by himself in the middle of the ocean? I mean, was he part of a ship and, he managed to survive? I really hope that the game will answer some of these questions later on. Maybe the story's not that important in this game. It's really just a base building game. That's a possibility. Also, where did the kid come up with all these skills to make these hooks and to put these things together? Oh, I really love to get up on that island. Oh, are you coming for me? I will stab the hell out of you. Just shank you. Oopsie. Didn't mean to fall out, but hey, since we're here. Let's see. I don't need any of that right at the moment. I'd love to find a clamshell. No. Nothing that I can really use right at the moment. Hopefully I can make it back to my raft before I end up as shark food. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Ah, made it. Haha. Success. You know, sometimes it's worth it to just go exploring, you know? That actually is a good... Now might be a good time to save the game. And get this out of my inventory. And put that in my inventory. I've got some seeds, so I guess I'll probably do some planting in a little while. It's time to gather some more materials. Threading the needle there, not in a good way. Oh, that bastard took part of my raft. I always like to build a big foundation on my raft because, you know, sometimes the shark will get your raft without you knowing about it, and you really don't want to lose these parts that you've built here, you know, the grill and the, what do you call it, water purifiers. And you're going to need more raft space anyway in the game, so you might as well just build yourself a nice big foundation first. It doesn't cost much, it's just like 2 plank and 1 plastic, and there's just an abundance of that. Alright, so that was actually a pretty good farming session. I'm going to pick up a couple more pieces right there, pick that guy up, and pick that one up, and hopefully not die here. Alright, let's fix our water problem here. Do we have anything we can cook? Just that red beet there. Now, I don't know if you all who might be playing this game along with me, if you're playing at home, if you know this, but my little Freddy fish right here that I've got in my fingers, he will fill up my health meter, not my health meter, my food meter when I eat him, but if I eat him when my food meter is especially low, it will fill me up more than if I eat him when my food meter is higher. So it's kind of like real life, I guess, right? Oh, you son of a bitch. Die! Die! Got him. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, so when I eat him, because my food is down low, I'll get more when I eat him. If I ate him when my food meter was a bit higher, it wouldn't mean as much. So in real life, when you're hungry, doesn't food taste better and seem more satisfying when you are especially hungry compared to when you've eaten somewhat recently and a friend invites you out and you're like, well, oh, you know what? I got too much water. Yeah, so like when a friend invites you out and you're like, I've eaten somewhat recently, but I feel like I could eat again. First world problems, right? Not a problem for me, of course, because I'm just completely lean and six-pack abs and, looking like a semi-professional bodybuilder. The only kind of curls I've been doing lately are cheese curls. Just once, I would love to find some rum or some kind of like whiskey or something in one of these barrels. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Huh! Bullseye. There we go. Now I got a nice big old raft here. Shark can't get any of my stuff. There we go, just to be sure that he can't get this. So let's do a little more cooking. And I've got plenty of water, which leads me to my next build project, which is I am going to build a simple garden. Perfect. Now, what kind of seeds do I have? Pineapple seeds, huh? I've also got palm seeds, but I can't do anything with those right now. I can't plant these, apparently. I need a different sized crop bed to plant pineapple seeds, apparently. So, I guess I'll do some fishing. Can't do much right now until I get some potatoes or beets, I guess. Are there any barrels on the way? No, but there is a platform over there that I want to get to if I can. Now, I don't know if casting your fishing line out further yields any kind of different results than if you just cast it right next to your boat, like that. Man, fishing is a great way to get food. Look at that pathetic little lure. It's like a little wooden cutout of a fish. Holy mackerel. So, about this kid and his world, right? So, why is there all kinds of plastic and debris and planks and barrels just floating around out in the water? And why is there a shark that's relentlessly chasing him from the beginning? I mean, did he piss the shark's mom off or something? Or, call him a ninny or something? Oh man, I really want to get to that platform, but it's just too damn far away. I want to build a bed, because I really don't like nighttime. Nighttime's no good. Nothing good ever happens at nighttime around here. So I need more plastic, I need nails, which I can do those because I've got scrap metal. So I need plastic and I need planks. I think I can come up with that. See? It always comes down to planks, man. If I had more planks, I'd have those six-pack abs. I'm floating along pretty quickly here, so I'm not going to make a dash for that barrel because it'd just be too far off and I might end up getting chewed up. Speaking of which, now's probably a good time to save. Boy, these night times are really beautiful. I don't think I'd be able to sleep though, unless I was just completely exhausted. Because knowing that there's a shark floating around you at all times, I mean, would you be able to sleep? One that seems intent on biting your raft all the time? Alright, let's see if we can build this bed now. Yeah, there we go. It's just a simple bed. Really? Boom. Now let's take a nap and get out of this nighttime cycle. Welcome back to the dawn of the third day. Not to be confused with the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Aquarius. Hell yeah, I'm gonna place that mackerel. Place it with authority. No, barrel, come back. Oh well, I got a plank out of the deal. Get over here! Come here! Huh. Looks like I'm going to need another hook as soon as I'm done with this cast right here. Oh, here he comes. No. Oh, he pulled a juke move on me. Made me think he was coming for me, but he wasn't really. That's alright, I'll be ready for him when he comes back. And somehow, without me looking, he got a piece of my raft here. Hopefully I'll be able to find a beet or a potato or something. Nope. Stand up. That's not what I wanted. I'm going to fill it with fresh water. Oh, I already have fresh water. You're not getting away from me. I like to keep an eye on the shark because he has a very specific look about him when he's coming to come bite your raft. So if I can recognize that before it's too late. Cook, damn you, cook. I'll be fine. I know it looks like I'm starving to death, but my health hasn't started going down yet because I haven't reached the bottom of my bar right there, so it'll be fine. Ooh, I got a raw beet. And it looks like my fish is done. So let's slap another fish on the barbie. There we go, look at that. Filled it almost completely to the top. What was I doing? Well, until I figure that out, let me go ahead and fill it up with salt water. Grabbing the fresh water. No, stop doing that. Maybe it wasn't such a great idea to build my bed so close to the purifier. I guess I don't have much of a choice at this stage in the game, right? Huh. Just missed it. Ooh, island. So maybe if I can, now would be a good time to build a sail. No, I need lots of plank for that and lots of palm leaf. But that is on my to-do list. Actually, I don't have any plank. That's awful. I do have a beet. So now that I've got the beet, I've got the beet. Are you coming? No. I need to gather up some plank. Can I get a twofer? No, no twofer. Bye, Island. I really wanted to visit you. Oh, you son of a bitch. I think for my next video, I'm going to turn up the volume of the sound effects so that I can hear when the shark is biting my raft. Because as it stands right now, I can't hear it. I also want to apologize in the audio if you hear a bunch of fans going in the background. That's because it's over 100 degrees where I'm at, and I've got the air conditioners running. So unfortunately, that's just life. I will try to edit them out at some point during post-production, but it might not be right away. I might have to wait for a little while for that, or fiddle around with the software a little bit first, so maybe the next video will be a little bit better. It won't have as much background noise. I got this new audio app for free. There are several free ones out there, but it's an audio editor, so I can hopefully get rid of some of this background noise for the next video. In addition to that, I also downloaded a video editing software for free, kind of a light version for free, and yeah, so I'm going to try to start producing better quality videos. This is definitely a learning process. With every video, I'm getting a little bit smarter on things to do and things not to do. If you are watching my video, which I would assume you are if you're listening to me, I guess, if you have any suggestions on making these videos better, or if you have anything about this game, if you're playing it yourself, that you think maybe you'd want the developers to know, because I'm seriously thinking about writing an email of all the things that I would love to have in this game, or things that should be excluded from the game, and then just send it to the developers. I mean, if I was a developer and my game was in alpha or beta or whatever this is, pre-release, I would want to know get as much feedback as possible from the people playing my games. And I'm sure some of the things they're aware of, and some things they probably aren't, so who knows. Maybe you'll come up with some really great idea, or I'll come up with some really great idea that will just make this game tons better, even though I feel like it's a pretty darn good game already. But it's certainly not perfect. Now, somebody out in the audience is probably thinking right now, watching this video, Glenn, you haven't watered your crops yet. How are they supposed to grow if you don't give them any water? Well, actually, I don't want them to grow just yet, because right now I've only got one beet. I want to fill up this whole potter, and then I'll water it so that it'll all grow evenly, and I'll get massive harvests of food each time. I really want to get out to that platform out there, because you can find some interesting and cool things, especially early on, out on those platforms. How far away are we? Can I build a sail yet? Sail away, sail away. Oh yeah, I can build a sail. Look at that. Nice. Now we're cooking with gas. Boom. We're not quite headed there yet, so why don't we hoist up our John B. sail here and head on over to that platform right there. Looks like we're kind of headed in that direction, but not really, so I'm not sure quite why we're not. There we go. Now we're kind of making a slow, steady course over there. Now that I have this sail as well, I can start going to those islands that are a little too far off. So we're definitely making progress. Speaking of which, better save it. Whenever you make progress, it's a good idea to save it. Now what I want on this raft is actually all the way at the top. It's in that cooler. So I have to do a little bit of parkouring here. Or actually I can grab it through the... see, I got a bolt. That's one of the things that I wanted. Alright, let the ocean be our guide. Now bolts allow you to build some really cool stuff later in the game. Oh, I have enough for an anchor too. Might as well build one of those while I'm here. And I'm going to need a storage chest, because I'm starting to get kind of heavy on materials. And a research table I'll need. Put him right there. Oh, I hear him. Where are you at? Haha. Stabbed him 4 times. That's good. The most he'll let you stab him is 4 times. And that's what I got him for. And he looks like he's pretty scarred up, so maybe next time I'll be able to actually take that sucker out. I don't know if you noticed, but each time I'm hitting him, he's getting more and more scars and more damage. Meanwhile, my shark killing skills are getting better. So, he may have the upper hand for now, but it won't be that way for long. So I got my cooler over there. Let me put some of this stuff away that I don't think I'm going to be using right away. Let's find a place to put down this research table. Right after I grab this barrel and that plastic. And this plastic. See if I can get a 2-fer with these planks. Or a 3-fer. Oh, how about a 0-fer? A no-fer. I'm going to build up some more planks around my research table. No, can't sleep yet, but the day is ending, so we're going to go to sleep here in a minute. Now once you get the research table, which I just put down, the game really starts to open up. Because then you can start... Gimme. Oh no. Man, my boat is just traveling along nice and fast. Alright, now that it's nighttime, let's lay down. We'll go to our research table and see what we can build here. Research some plastic, research stones, research palm leaves, research some rope, research scrap, research potato, what else I got here? Research cup? No. Research blueprints. And I think that's about all that we can do for the time being. Oh, you know what? I know I've got another blueprint in my storage chest. I've learned how to make a rug for when I decide to decorate later. What do we got here? A plank. Okay, so once I get a plank, I should be able to research some more stuff. Oh, what do you know? A whole gang of planks. Oh, you know what? I'm dying of hunger here. But I need my planks. Come on. Do it. Do it now. Ugh, my aim is just awful. Yes, I know I'm dying. But don't worry. There we go, I got a plank. I've got my mackerel right here. Yummy, yummy. In my tummy. Throw another one on there, and we're fine. We're good to go. And I just put my plank on there, but that's alright. I got one right here. Let's research this plank. There we go, boom. Got us a lantern, a medium-sized prop bed, a chair, a table, some stone arrows, which that ought to come in handy for killing the shark later, and a paint mill in case I want to paint my boat. And you know what? There's some bolts here. Let's open up the storage chest. Grab our bolt out of there. Let's grab our nails while we're at it. A couple of blueprints. Bolt. There we go. Now I can build a better fishing rod, a better axe, a better fishing hook. But all these require more bolts and an alarm clock, or a clock to be able to tell what time it is. Let me grab this barrel real quick. Ugh. Oh, come on. I was right through it. Okay. Looks like we've got an island coming up. This looks like a good place to save the game. And I'm going to end the video here, and I will see you guys next time.